What's going on YouTube? Robbie again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Age of Extinction Construct Bots Dinobot Slug. Whew, that was a mouthful. So this is, of course, Construct Bots. You build your bot. This has 28 pieces in here. He's a Triceratops and a robot. And, yeah, not a whole lot to talk about here. You can team him up with Autobot Drift. You don't have to. You can team him up with any Autobot you like. But anyway, build, change, combine, all that fun kind of stuff. So not a whole lot to talk about here. I guess spinning head crest, that's interesting. Anyway, not a lot to talk about. So we're just going to pop this guy open, get him put together, and check him out in hand. So I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, Construct Bots Dinobot Slug. So let me just start off by saying this is probably the weakest of the three Dinobots that I've done in this wave. Grimlock, Slug, and Strafe. Yeah, he's definitely the weakest, I think, for me. But still not without his charms. So as you can see, he is a Triceratops sort of thing. He's got an opening jaw. Just like that. So that's pretty cool. Can open farther as well. He does have some horns. They are removable, so you can attach them to other figures or, you know, anywhere else on him that you would like to. So that's pretty cool. And he has a weird gimmick. So he's got a little thing back here, and if you spin that gear, it makes his neck frill spin, and I don't really know what that's supposed to accomplish, but you know, there you have it. Like I mentioned in my Grimlock review, this whole entire piece right here is actually one big chunk with the gears and everything inside of it. The frill piece and the head are actually separate pieces in this case, so that's pretty nice. He's got a little tail back here. The instructions for the actual figure here kind of tell you to have this. This is how I guess you're supposed to have the dinosaur mode, and it's kind of like put this down, have this like out like so, and big crazy arms and legs flying everywhere. But I find that if you kind of tuck all the legs in a little bit, you get a much stockier, more kind of realistic looking Triceratops. Yeah, so moving on, we're just going to go ahead and transform this guy. We're going to start by taking the tail right off here. That's going to be a weapon, if you believe it. So we'll put that right off to the side there. We're going to go ahead and take the legs and just pull those down. You guys know how this works. You know how the Construct Bots transform. We're just going to turn the dino feet around to show the robot feet. There you go, just like so. The arms are just going to come down here and twist around. This guy doesn't have any forearm plates like the other guys do, which is kind of weird, but it's alright. And his hands just are formed from the dino feet. You just kind of turn them over and just flip them up like that, and there's a little hand in there. So you just get that going on. Okay. Then you just take the whole big stupid Triceratops chunk, unclip it from these little clips, and then just move it right down here along his back. And he's got quite the backpack going on, but luckily his feet are just big enough to maybe kind of, yeah, he can carry it. You just want to turn his head around here. Again, very nice head sculpt on these guys. So really cool. And of course, there you have Slug in robot mode. And he's okay. He's, you know, very generic kind of Construct Bot looking guy. There's not really a whole lot of unique stuff going on here aside from the giant Triceratops head hanging off his back. And again, you can make that a little better by taking this gear out and kind of resting that a little closer to the back here. It just brings that down just a little bit, enough to kind of make it not quite so back heavy. And then you can give him his little, I don't know, weapon. There you go. It looks more like he's just holding a little bag or a purse or something, or like a horn. Let me blow my horn. But yeah, I mean, he is definitely the weakest of the three that I've built so far. However, his dinosaur mode is kind of fun in the construct bot world, if that makes sense. Like, if you're a fan of construct bots and you have a bunch of construct bots, then his dino mode is perfectly serviceable. But if you're trying to like put him with other figures and other stuff, it really starts to lose quite a bit. The cool thing is he does have these clips on his shoulders, so if you do have other construct bots and things like that with extra parts, you can certainly add a ton of stuff to this guy. And that is really where the main charm comes in with these dudes, is that on his own, he's not really all that amazing. But for $10, you get all the parts to make a Triceratops, you know, and with that, you could build all kinds of really cool stuff. So here he is, and we'll just show him off with his deluxe counterpart. Here is Deluxe Slug. So you can see the face is a little bit different here as well. The head sculpt, obviously. But I like them both. So, yeah, pretty neat. Not great. If you're only going to get one of these, I wouldn't make it this one. But again, for $10, it's not really that bad. The parts alone, I think, are pretty fun just to mess around with and see what kind of cool stuff you can build. So, yeah, I'll give it a, you know, if you're looking for something to burn $10 on, you could do worse, but not amazing. I'm not blown away. He's just interesting. I'd recommend him over Leader Grimlock. I'll put it to you that way. But yeah, ConstructBot Slug. There he is. And that's going to do it for this review, guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. More coming along really soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.